Hi guys, this is our channel Daily Life and this is our first video on the subject science, and this is Sayu. So don't forget to subscribe, like and share the video. Science 8th Standard, Conservation of Plants and Animals, Module 1. Learning Outcomes. What is biodiversity? Definitions: habitat, species, binomial nomenclature, endemic and migratory species, ecological importance and economic importance. What is biodiversity? Biodiversity is defined as the variety among living organisms, plants and animals from terrestrial, marine and other ecosystems. The simple way to remember what is biodiversity is remember bio as life and diversity as variety. So combine both of them, variety of life. That is it. And don't forget to mark the point that they are from other ecosystems. Now let's go to the next one. What are species? A group of organisms in which a member has a similar or common characteristics and are capable of breeding and reproducing a offspring. So I hope you would have understood it. If not, I'll explain you. As you see there, what are species? Remember that you can take any two items at your home and do it as an activity, like for example, take a pencil and take another same pencil on the same color, design and everything. Then just think of it that these both are similar and they both are same. They have the common characteristics. They both are totally same. So they are capable of being breeding and reproducing a offspring. That is it. Pretty simple. Just need to think a lot. What is a habitat? The environment in which a group of organisms or organism that can live, grow and reproduce. The organism gets food, water and shelter. The easy way to remember what is habitat is a place where organisms can live and reproduce. They get the suitable climatic condition for the survival and they get the right amount of food, water and shelter. So now let's go to the next one. What do you mean by binomial nomenclature? The method of naming species using a two-part scientific name. For example, humans as Homo sapiens, onion as Allium ceba, Asiatic lion as Panthera leo, Bengal tiger as Panthera tigris, plants as Flora, animals as Fauna, peacock as Pavo cristatus, black rat as Rattus rattus, and pigeon as Columba livia. Binomial nomenclature is formed by adding genus plus species. I think you must have understood it. Genus and species. If we add both, then we get binomial nomenclature. You must have noticed that each scientific name of a creature or organism has two words, right? For example, if you take Homo sapiens, it is the scientific name for humans, right? It has two names. So that is what. Now let's go to the next one. What are endemic species and migratory species? Endemic species, a group of species or a species that is only found in a specific geographical area. Example, Nilgiri, Thor and Indian great hornbill. I hope you must have understood. These kinds of species, they can only live in a particular place, because that place contains that place is of their suitable climatic condition. They get the right amount of food, water and shelter. As I told you, it is their habitat. Second thing is migratory species. Species that often travel long distance in search of food, water, shelter and also for the suitable climate to survive. Example, Arctic tern and Siberian crane. I hope you must have heard about migration. Exactly, moving from one place to another. So just remember in that way that species or animals or any other thing like a living organism that move from one place to another in a long distance for food, water, shelter are, as I told you, it is their habitat. Second thing is migratory species. Species that often travel long distance in search of food, water, shelter, and also for the suitable climate to survive. Example, Arctic tern and Siberian crane. I hope you must have heard about migration. Exactly, moving from one place to another. So just remember in that way that species or animals or any other thing like a living organism that move from one place to another in a long distance for food, water, shelter are known as migratory species. So now let's go to the next one. What do you mean by ecological importance and economic importance? Ecological importance. Every species play a vital role in the food chain. As you know, we exhale carbon dioxide and that is inhaled by plants, and plants exhale oxygen and that is inhaled by humans, animals and most of the organisms. So, when one of the organisms gets extinct, then there is a risk to all the organisms which is dependent on it. They might go extinct or reduce in number, which means they might go into the world of endangered species. So then let's go to economic importance. Different organisms give us different products such as food, medicine, clothes and fuels. So we should encourage tourism like trekking, camping, fishing and bird watching so that the animals will get importance. So that is what it means. So what this meaning is totally that, what is this meaning? You might wonder that, what is the importance of biodiversity? So now we have completed it and now we are going to go to facts, which is a really important one and it is pretty interesting to hear either. So our first fact is, the term biological diversity was used first by wildlife scientist and conservationist Raymond F. Dasmond in the year 1968. The terms contracted from biodiversity may have been coined by V.G. Rosen in 1985. The second fact is, India comprises only 2% of global landmass, but it is a home to more than 8% of the total biodiversity of the planet. Tropical rainforest, alpine forest, semi-evergreen forest, deciduous forest, desert scrublands and even mangroves can be found in India. So we have completed our facts and thank you for learning.
Subscribe the video and the bell button.